are watching JU Nation Fishing.
What's happening, JU Nation? If you've been watching a lot of my videos lately, you've noticed that I've caught a lot of shad. I have not caught any of them except for one, because I want to show you what you can do with cooking the American shad. Now, I know many of you guys have asked me, what can you do with the American shad? And I've received a lot of comment. Some of you have said to me, you can use them for fertilizer. Yes, you can. Some of you have told me, you can use them for crab bait. Yes, you can. But many of you want to know, can you eat them? Yes, you can. I already showed you 2 ways of cooking it from last year's video. I'll leave that description right in the link right here, and also in my description section. Now, those 2 ways of cooking shad are very, very easy. Today, I'm going to challenge you to spend a little bit more time to prepare the shad, to cook it in a slow cooker. If you want to know how to cook the shad using a pressure cooker, then go check out Fishing Addict's video from last year. I'll leave the link to that video in my description section. I also want you to know that I'm a creator on Newsbreak. It is another platform where I can share my videos with you. I will show you a sample of a little nuances that I put on channel that you may not get in this channel. Check out this fish right now. Please go to that site, download the app, give me a follow and like. I appreciate that. I'll leave the link in my description as well. Now on with the cooking. You do notice the title of this show, right? It's a John Can't Cook Show. So I'm not going to be guaranteeing you anything, except that this is where I prepare it, and this is where I enjoy it. You're going to have to do it at your own risk. So follow along. I'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Like I said, this can be a little bit more complicated than the recipe that I gave you last year. So these are the ingredients that you will need. You're gonna need fish sauce, tomato, oyster sauce, tamarind soup base mix, salted plum, ginger, onion, minced garlic, green onion, and extra virgin olive oil. Hey JU Nation, you know this is a John Can't Cook show, so obviously I didn't come up with this recipe. I got this recipe from my brother-in-law Vin, who's a great chef. His nickname is the Chetty Master. Vin, thank you very much. You're awesome. I'm gonna need my lovely assistant to help me with the next part of the show. I'll be right back.
Hello, it's Mrs. Miracles, here to assist JU in making this yummy dish. All right, let's get started. So we're going to put on the gloves. And there's a lot of ingredients. I'd like to start off first because we're going to saute. So I just slice up the ginger and its ginger root in thin slices. Next, take probably about 3/4 of an onion. So we'll put that back. outer layer. And slice them thinly. Lastly, I have some prepackaged green onion that I had sliced before to add to this ingredients. Now, I'm going to go ahead and saute these 3 ingredients: the ginger, the onions, and the green onions. Now I turned on the heat to medium-high, heating it up a little bit, and I'm going to add the olive oil. Add just a little bit, like it could be a tablespoon, and I'll go ahead and just eyeball it a little bit more, because there we go, and just heat that up. Let's go ahead and try this out first. Put the ginger in first. Yeah, there we go. It's sizzling.
Smells really good.
Oh, can you smell that, J.U.?
Man, it smells so good.
The aroma of the ginger, the onions.
So all we're doing right now is just sauteing the 3 ingredients.
I will add now earlier we showed you the garlic. We're going to add the garlic now because we don't want that in the beginning or else it'll burn. So we do it now. So it's about a little teaspoonful of minced garlic. There we go.
1 teaspoon minced garlic.
You put that last. It doesn't burn. Okay, and then I think it's ready because you see the onions are pretty glossy, shiny. We don't want to burn it, but it just has that nice aroma. Okay, and we're done with this portion. Off. Next, I'm going to make the sauce. First thing is the tamarind soup base mix. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Put it in the bowl. Next, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. The next, oyster sauce, one of my favorite ingredients. 1 tablespoon. Then you mix it like so. And to this mix, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water. And that's the sauce. Now here's the shad, the only one that JU had kept just for this show. So next what I'm going to do is cut this shad into 4 pieces.
JU is a cameraman tonight, guys.
Okay.
Notice that shad has already been nice and clean.
Nice and clean.
That was my job. Cut the head off, got all the guts out,
Yep.
got all the scales out. It's all nice and clean. So now Mrs. Miracle is going to show us how it's done.
So here are the pieces. 4 pieces. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in my crock pot that I just plugged in, and it's on low. Okay, and you just place each piece flat down, like so. Now, next, I'm going to add the onions. The sautéed onions will go on top. Look how beautiful that is. Glossy. It's gonna have this wonderful flavor.
This was probably about 1.5 pounds shad.
Next, I'm going to cut the tomatoes, which I believe is the secret in getting this fish really tender. 3 Roma tomatoes.
Notice there's no really scientific way of cutting it. You just gotta cut it into nice slices.
Okay. And then we're going to place it on top. The sauce. We're going to pour it all over on top. And last but not least, we have the dried plum. And just perfect amount. I usually put 3. And just pop it in. And it just adds another level of flavor.
Put 3 salted plum.
And cover it. And I'm cooking it on low. It's all plugged in. It's warming up already. And it will be cooking for many hours.
So the idea is to leave it on low when you go to work. So cook it the night before, go to work, and come back after work at dinner time, and it should be ready for you. So leave it on low for probably about 12 hours or so. I've never got it burned before, so I think maybe anywhere between 12 to 18 hours. We will come back tomorrow during dinner time and show you the final products. All right, this is the following day, Tuesday, May 4th. This crock pot has been cooking for the last 17 hours. And I'm gonna open up the lid right now. It looks, look like it's kind of burnt right there. But I tell you, it's gonna be really, really good once you put it out. So I'm gonna take it out right now and put them on a plate of rice. All right, I take a piece of the shad out from the slow cooker. Notice how firm it looks, even though it's been in the slow cooker for 15 hours. Notice the bone right there. The amazing thing is that the meat is firm, but the bone, check out the bone. the bone just falters apart. Look at that. Look at this. Barely touch it, and the bone crushes. See? Now you don't have to worry about the bone. You can eat the whole thing. Just like that. Alright? Give it a try. It's really, really yummy and delicious. Once again, there are a lot of good fishing videos out there. I do appreciate you very much for coming to check out my channel. Until the next time, peace out. Bam!